It isn't 2025. The year is 1736 in the age of Pisces. Let's see how I got that number. One great solar year equals 25,920 Gregorian calendar years. What the fuck is a solar year? A solar year is basically the time the vernal equinox takes to move around the entire orbital path, the constellations, all throughout the entire constellations. So the vernal equinox moves backwards through the zodiac. Traditionally here on Earth, we see the zodiac Aries through Pisces. However, the vernal equinox is moving backwards through the constellations, and the vernal equinox is the starting point of the sun's solar year, of the orbital path. And it moves backwards in time, and it takes 25,920 Gregorian calendar years to make an entire loop around our solar system. 25,920 Gregorian calendar years is equal then to 360 degrees. This is why I say we should tell time in degrees and not years, because this is all made up. That's silly. Degrees makes way more sense. We're gonna take 25,920 Gregorian calendar years, the time it takes for the vernal equinox to travel throughout the entire solar system, and divide that by the 12 zodiac signs, and we get 2,160 years. That number, that is how long an age is. So the age of Pisces that we are in right now is in total 2,160 years, but we're in the wrong year. It's not 2025, it's 1736. 360 degrees divided by 12 signs equals 30 degrees per sign. 30 degrees equals 2,160 years, Gregorian calendar years. That is the time that the vernal equinox spends in each sign before moving to the next sign, moving into the next age. So then we're gonna take 2,160 Gregorian calendar years and divide that by 30 degrees, and we get 72 years. The vernal equinox moves 1 degree every 72 years. 1 degree also equals 60 minutes, 60 astrological minutes, not to be confused with this silly made up time down here on Earth. So we're gonna divide 72 years by 60 astrological minutes to get 1.2 years. That means 1 minute equals 1.2 Gregorian calendar years. And currently, the vernal equinox is situated at 24 degrees and 7 minutes Pisces. We are 24 degrees and 7 minutes into the age of Pisces. We have just under 6 more degrees to go before we reach the age of Aquarius. This is also why the sidereal zodiac is 24 degrees and 7 minutes behind the tropical zodiac. See, the sidereal zodiac is telling the back end code of the solar system, of the soul. It's our soul coding. And then the tropical zodiac is based on the spring and fall equinoxes here on Earth that we experience, you know? And it is our front end coding. It's how we interact with the environment. This is why I say we need to stop comparing the sidereal and tropical zodiacs. There is no comparison. They're telling two different parts of the story, two different systems of the illusion of time. So let's figure out what year we're in. We're gonna take 24 degrees times 72 years, because each degree equals 72 years, plus 7 minutes times 1.2 years, because each minute equals 1.2 years, and we get 1736.4 years, which makes sense because we haven't hit the half year mark yet. We are just shy of the half year mark. It is the year 1736 in the age of Pisces. Now, we're gonna take the total time we spend in Pisces, which is 2,160 years. We got this number in the beginning, right? And subtract where we currently are in Pisces, which is 1736.4 years. And we get 424.6 Gregorian calendar years until we reach the age of Aquarius. We should neglect the Gregorian calendar because fuck that. Some silly little Pope man made it up to fuck up everyone's concept of time and where we really are. But thank God we're able to look at the stars and actually figure out where we are in time, because time is an illusion. And also, the universe has been around for millions and millions of years. So like, it's really silly to try to track time in just like years, what we keep adding until we get to year like 3100? No, that's silly. We should be telling time based on the age we're in, followed by the year, preferably the degree in minute. I think that would be way more like accurate and less confusing. But I know not everyone's gonna be like, yippee, let's convert to degrees in minutes instead of years, hours, weeks, whatever. So let's start telling time by the current age that we're in and the year of that age. So we are in the age of Pisces, year 1736. And then once we get to the age of Aquarius in 424 years, we should restart the years. We'd be age of Aquarius, year 0, year 1, year 2, year 3. Also, the age of Pisces is the Great Awakening. It's all about Christ consciousness. We are here to discover that we are God. God is in us. We are physical manifestations of God, or the universe or source, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We are God. We are a physical manifestation of God, and that is the age of Pisces, is acquiring Christ consciousness. That is what Jesus Christ realized. He was like, bro, I'm God. And everyone's like, what? Oh my God, we're going to build a religion out of you. We're going to manipulate your teachings around and manipulate the masses. No, he's trying to teach us that we're all God, okay? So we are acquiring Christ consciousness. We are all waking up. As we get closer and closer to the age of Aquarius, more and more people wake up. So people have been waking up over the last several centuries, but we are getting closer and closer, so we are all starting to ascend. And in about 424.6 years, everyone's gonna be ascending, because Aquarian energy is all about knowing. See, Aquarius, super psychic sign. It just knows shit. It's associated with the planet Uranus, and Uranus is a higher octave of Mercury. Mercury rules the mind. Therefore, Uranus is like interdimensional intelligence. That is what Aquarian energy is interdimensional intelligence. We just know shit. We don't have to like be confused, because the age of Pisces brings confusion. You know, it's Neptunian energy. We're confused, we're delusional, etc. And we start to wake up, and then all of a sudden we ascend into the age of Aquarius, and everyone's fully fucking awake. And it is like this great technological era where we all become hyper aware and we communicate through telepathy. And then after that will be the age of Capricorn, and then the age of Sagittarius, age of Scorpio, age of Libra, and so on and so forth, until we finish the entire great solar year.